Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you dropped in. If this is your first time here, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Quilty Bird Piecing. I'm the Quilty Bird that's doing all the piecing here on this channel. I have so many things to show you guys. I got some haul, I got some patterns, some quilt books. I have a quilt kit that I purchased, and let me tell you, it was a great price. I got some subscriptions that I get every month. You name it. I got something from Amazon that I really wanted to show you guys too. So I'm gonna start with my updates from my Christmas in July project, which is mainly what I've been working on most of July anyway. So I've shown you guys the small blocks. I'm not sure where I started off, stopped, so I'm just going to show you all of them. There are 18 3.5 inch blocks, and these are the ones that I have done thus far. I'm going to try not to show you the duplicates. There's technically 9 of them, but they're 2 at a time. You do 2 of each. And some of them I happen to switch up. So some of them are the same and some of them are different. But I don't know if I did just switch it. Well, I need to show you the same one over again. I don't think I've shown this one. Where are all the littles? Come back, littles. Showed you that one. And yeah, there's 18 of these, and there's because there's 9 different patterns, and you make 2 of each. You know, it's very aggravating when you get notifications on your screen and now you can't see what you're putting up in front of your face. This one, however, was supposed to be a 6 inch. It gives you cutting for 6, 3.5, 6.5, 9.5, and 12.5. This one was supposed to be a 6.5, and I was in the habit of cutting the 3, so I cut it to 3.5. So I'm gonna have to make another one of those. And then there's this one, and I do believe that is the last one that I have for 3.5. Then we move to the 6.5, and these are the ones that I decided to swap out. So I have some with the background and the main colors, and then I swapped the background with the main color. Then when there's more than one color, I didn't swap anything. I just made 2 of the same one because it made no sense to take yourself through the drama. It's gonna look practically the same. So there's this one with the background in the middle and the pink on the outside. Then there's this one with the pink in the middle and the background on the outside. This one I did not swap because this was before I decided to do the swapping. So there's just 2 of that one. This one I did not, oh did I? I did not swap this one because I cut that one before I decided to do the swapping as well. This one I didn't swap because it was more than one color. I just do not do the swapping. It just makes, yeah, more than 2 colors just makes it a little harder to focus on what goes where for me. Anyway, my brain don't work real well when you get to that. So then there's this one. I don't know if you can see that real well with that light. And this is the last one I've made so far. And I made 2 of these. Simply, I made 2 of these because I thought that green with those little deers or whatever they are and would look a little odd on the outside to me. So I did not swap it. Now there are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 6.5 inch blocks left, which will be 10 blocks because you're making 2 of those as well. And then there are 4 12.5-inch blocks that you're only making one of each. So that's all I have left. I've cut out all of the 6.5s. I've cut out the background pieces that I want for the 12.5s, but I have not chosen the, I'm just bouncing y'all, but I have not chosen the colors for the 12.5-inch blocks. The finishing is that will be the last thing that I'll cut, because most of the finishing is just solid blocks and some sashing. So there's some 3.5-inch blocks, 6.5-inch blocks, and sashing in the border that goes around. So the actual fabrics that I am choosing from for the 12.5-inch blocks, which are the largest blocks in the center, it's like a medallion quilt. It's like a medallion quilt, and it pretty much looks like, let me find a better picture than that. It looks like, is that it? No. Sorry y'all, I should have had this ready. But I mean, if I had done that, it wouldn't be me. Okay, where are you, Christmas Wood? No. Okay. It's this. So I've done all of the little ones in here around. Then, you know, they're just filler blocks in between. The 6 inches have 6-inch filler blocks. The 3 inches have 3-inch filler blocks. And there are no filler blocks for the 12 inches. And then you have your borders to go around. So I'm going to choose from, what I'm about to show you is I'm choosing from the colors that are going to go inside of the center of the medallion. There, for the center of the quilt. So for the greens, I'm going to use these two. I have this Art Gallery green here. It's in the 6.5-inch by with a fabric strip. And then I have this green, which is from Robin Pickens' Winterly line. So I'm going to use these two greens for my greens. And for my pinks, I'm choosing from, I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. I am choosing from these 3 pinks here. This one is very, very colorful. And very got pretty print in it. This one's a pretty plain print. It's just a, well, technically it's not directional. The way you use it, it can go to the side or up and down. And this one has dots. And they're pink, red, and white. I mean, yeah. So those are my pinks. My background pieces are these 3 backgrounds. The 2 browns. So my idea was, since they are 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, was to do 2 catty cornered with a lighter color and 2 catty cornered with a darker color. We'll see how that work out for me. But the darker is this print from this is from Sugarberry. You see it better in the back here. So in Sugarberry. It's going to get cut up a bit, but, well, not really, because I've already cut it. So, and then the other block that'll have the dark is using these pieces. And then the lighter color, which I had some different color browns, but I opted out of those, are going to be this kind of light color with the red cardinals in it. And this one from the Sugarberry line as well, with the flowers. So those are the backgrounds that I'm going to use for those 12-inch blocks, which I've already cut for all of them. In some kind of way, I really wanted to work this in, but I don't think I'll be able to. But I just think this is so pretty. It's from Ridgewood by Minnick & Simpson. I just think it's so, so pretty. But I don't think I'm going to be able to work it in. But anyway, I also have these greens, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I think this is super pretty. But since I did not cut it for like the center of either one of these blocks, I'm not sure. Well, I haven't cut the center of the blocks yet, so I'm not sure how I'll use them. But I may be able to use them at the center of one of them anyway. But isn't it pretty? It's just, I think it's super pretty. And I think this is adorable as well. Let me see if that's pretty. It is a snowy Christmas wintry scene. And I really wish I could have gotten it in. I probably could have worked it in some way, shape, or form with these browns. But you have to cut it up so that I didn't really want to do it until I maybe got to these 12-inch blocks where I could actually cut out a good section of it so you could see something really pretty. But I don't really know about using that one either. I do know that the reds that I'm going to use for the quilts are going to consist of this one, these two, and they are different, and this one. And if I don't find a better option, which I don't think I'm going to, then the borders are going to be this. And yes, that is starch that's in it. It's okay. It'll wash out when I'm done. This was my journey of learning how to make my own starch. I was a little too lenient on the water. So this will be the border, which means I will most likely not use the same print in the red in the middle, but it is in the middle, so maybe I could use the same print in the red because this is like the center of the quilt, so maybe that'll work. But that's my plan, is to make this what's around the outside. That's the border. We'll see. That's my plan anyway. I don't got no guarantees on what this quilt is going to look like because it's a bit, I'm trying to push myself to do something scrappy than I ever would do, because scrappy just doesn't make sense to my brain. I don't care how I look at it. I don't care how I twist my head, close my eyes, squint, one eye open, close the other one. It doesn't matter how I look at it. It just does not make sense to my brain to be able to make the pieces turn to anything. I don't know if I'm a little OCD, maybe I got a little ADHD, I don't know what I got, but it just does not work for me. And I keep looking over here to the side because I do have this this bow tie quilt that's made of all different colors, which was, again, one of the things I was trying to do scrappy. And as much as I like the fact that I alternated blocks and patterns, I just cannot make this quilt look like it makes sense in my head. And I don't care how I look at other people's quilts that are scrappy. Scrappy just does not make sense to me unless it's controlled in a scrappy. The same colors, or like all my scrappiness is red. I can handle that. Or, you know, 4 or 5 colors. I can handle that. But if it's just going to be every color of the rainbow and the scrappiness, it just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe once you just throw it together, which I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to finish this quilt, put it all together, and then see if everything makes sense for me when I'm done. I put it all together. I don't got no other choice. The quilt top is together. We good. Whatever it is, whatever gonna be, and we're gonna keep it rolling with that. That's how it's gonna have to go. So that is where I am with my Christmas in July project. If I can get myself focused this week, I could have all of these finished. Now, the quilt's not going to be done by July 31st. That's just is what it is. It's the reality. The whole quilt's not going to be done, but I can have everything, all the blocks made and all the finishing of the quilt cut at least by July 31st. And I'm very proud of myself because I was pretty sure I was not going to finish this at all. Now we're going to move on to some haul things that I have. So when Amazon did their Prime Day sale, I purchased a couple of things. First of all, I bought this wool ironing mat. It's 13.5 by 17, which is, you know, not super duper huge, but it's a good enough size, you know, to get something pressed on. Good size block can get pressed on this. But it also came with one of those little mats that you sit your iron on to keep it from burning something. So it came with one of those, and I think I might have paid $12.99 for this. That's a pretty good price to me. So I got that on Amazon. And I will tell you guys that I'll link all this stuff down below, but I don't know how to do that. So I don't want to lie to you. But I also, for less than $10, I think I paid $7 and something a piece for each one of these. I got this book, Welcome to Woodbury Way, which I started really getting serious about starting my quilt journey around the same time that this book came out. And I watched a YouTube video release on this book. It was one that Martingale put out, because this is a Martingale book. It was created by Allison Jensen, and I watched a video that they put out about this release, and I'm gonna go through and pull up the quilts so you guys can see them, pictures of them. This one here is called, where is it? I lost it. Morning Frost. It's very cute. The size of this one, where are we? It's 54 by 72, and it looks like this. Okay, let me turn this up a little bit. Maybe that'll help a little towards me. Okay. Then there's one called Staycation. It's 54 by 69, and it looks like that. That is really cute. Really, really cute. I really like that one. The next one is called Cozy at Home. It is a 25-inch finished braided rug. How cute is that? Let me see if I can find another picture of it all. Nope, they don't have another picture of that one, but I think that is really cute. I'm considering maybe doing something like that one day. There's Peppermint Party. It is 60.5 by 70.5. It's North Star. It's 88.5 by 88.5. And it is this. That is a simple quilt and very pretty. There's a table runner called Simple Gifts. It's 56 by 13. Let's see. Soothing and Serene. 60.5 by 72.5. That is very pretty too. This particular one is a combination of English paper piecing and piece the blocks. You're going to applique those little designs onto the background. There's one called Red Rover. It's 60.5 by 72.5. Starlight, Star Bright. It's 60 by 75. I think there's only one or two more. Happy Scrappy Pillows. And And they give you a combination of different colors. They made them in more than one color. But they do show you how to make the backing. Or is it the side? Is it the back or the side? I think that's the... Yeah. It's the top. So they put the zipper in the top of, or the bottom, whichever way you want to say it, of the pillow or the side. They put the zipper on the side, top, or back in the seam of the pillow. And you fill it. The pillow filler. There's Holiday Charm. Oh, super cute. And this one is 60.5 by 76.5. Here's a better picture of the whole quilt. That one's pretty simple too. And that's the last one. So, and like I said, this book was less than $8. Get those. The second book I purchased was by Amber Johnson of Gigi's Thimble, and it is called Quilt the Rainbow, a spectrum of 10 eye-catching colorful quilts. And I will snag a few of these. Oh, you can see them on the back. Let's see. Yeah. So these are the quilts that you get in there. Let's pick one or two. That's a pretty one. It's called So Delightful. It is, it doesn't tell me. And this runs the gambit of colors. It's 90.5 by 90.5. So it starts like reds. Then it moves through the rainbow, like it says. Then it moves to pinks. This one is Scrapology. 50.5 by 70.5. Now see, my brain could do that because it's all pink scraps. So when you take the whole rainbow, that you lose me. You just lose me in the translation. This one is called Blossom and Buds, and it is 61.5 by 91. That's not very hard either. Crowning Glory. It is 65.5 by 83.5, and each block is 12 inches. I guess I could have told you guys that. Because this one tells you what size each block is. This one is called Box Elder Trail. It is 60.5 by 70.5. They're each 10-inch blocks. Seaside. 70.5 by 82.5, and they're 10-inch by 12-inch blocks. That is gorgeous. I love it. Very modern looking. Patchwork Plaid. And it finishes at 70.5 by 90.5. This one's very modern looking too. It's very pretty. And those blocks are 10-inch blocks. Glimmer of Light, 64.5 square, and they are 16 by 16 blocks. Big ones. Tile Revival, and it is 65.5 by 64.5, and they are 8-inch blocks. I just do not get into black very much, but that is very cute. Very cute. And then the Star Studded, which is the one that's on the front of the book. It is 66.5 by 76.5, and they are 6 by 6 blocks. I think that's finished, so 6.5 by 6.5. That is very pretty. She used an older Tilda line in that quote. I do believe that's the last one. The back of it just has some tips on sewing, but this book also was less than $8. Really good find. And I don't think it's much more than that now. I think it's still less than 10 now. There's that. I bought some quilt patterns from Fat Quarter Shop. So, my new quilty love is Sandy Gervais. I love Sandy Gervais fabric. I love Sandy Gervais patterns. She writes very good patterns. They're very colorful, easy to read, easy to follow patterns. And I bought this one. So I have a quilt kit made out of this same fabric. This one is called My Happy Place. This particular quilt is 27 3/4 by 37 1/4, so it's just a wall hanging to hang on the wall. But I have this fabric. What is the name of this fabric? Why am I forgetting what this is? Her quilt company is called Pieces from the Heart, and this fabric is called, oh, for the life of me, I can't remember. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. But I thought this pattern was absolutely adorable, and I was going to make it to hang on my wall here in my new little quilty studio. While I was getting that one, I ended up getting, I'm going to see if the glare is going to keep that down. This one, yeah, I don't like that. Let me take that out. This one, which is called In the Lab, it is made with her newest Halloween line of fabric, because it's not newest, because she has the Halloween fabric and a Christmas fabric, and this one I just showed you. She has had so many. Let's see, she had this one I just showed you. She had a Here Comes the Summer, which I'll show you the pattern for that in a moment. She has Here Comes the Summer, the Happy Place, and the quilt kit that I have, that fabric, the Here Comes the Summer fabric, the Beggar's Night fabric, and the Here Comes the Christmas fabric all came out this year. This is In the Lab. Isn't that cute? It's just adorable. And it's made with her Beggar's Night fabric. And it is 49.5 by 70.5. I just think that little witch is adorable. It just looks like something that your kiddos drew. And it's just super duper cute. I love the little bats and the little potion bottles. So cute. So eventually I'm going to make something out of it. This is with her Here Comes the Sun fabric. And it's actually called Here Comes the Sun. No, it's called, the other one is called Here Comes Summer. Or Summer is Here. Maybe it's Here Comes Summer. But it is this quilt. How adorable is that? Big sun, those little birds. Look at the little swimsuit. It's super duper cute. I have a Fat Quarter bundle of this fabric, and I am considering, you need a little bit more than a Fat Quarter bundle, but I'm considering making this one. I think all I would really need is some background. If I wanted the background to be yellow, I'd have to get something for that. Oh, what size is this one? I didn't tell you. I did not tell you. It is 51 by 66 finished. Do I have another one? And of course, I showed this quilt kit on my last video, but before I bought the quilt kit, I bought the pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. And this one is the Summer Sampler, Block of the Month pattern. But I bought the pattern from Fat Quarter Shop, which made me want to buy the quilt kit because I had already seen it on sale and at a couple of places. And so I bought it. So I'm going to start on that at some point. Now we'll move on to the next thing that I purchased, which was a quilt kit. And it is this quilt kit. It's called Fruit Salad by Modus Fabrics. Fruit Loop by Basic Gray. Now this was $139.99 at Hancock's Paducah. I paid $69.99 for it at Hancock's Paducah. And now it is $49.99 at Hancock Paducah. But it comes with 2 of the charm packs. They're super, ooh, all the stuff coming out of it. I want to see all that. Right, and I have this same fabric in a different quilt kit that I showed you guys. It makes the watermelons. So 2 charm packs. Ooh, that was a mess. Ooh. And you got, is it 2 pieces? Evidently, I got 2 pieces. I think one of them is binding, and I'm not sure what the other one is for. But this black Moda Solid. It's a Bella. Then you get this pretty plaid, which is the border. This cream Moda Solid. And the background, of course, is basic gray, so it's definitely going to be a grunge background. And their kids, I am going to have to get a lint roller for this stuff. But it is a grunge background. I'm not sure what this cream is for. Oh, I see. So this is the pattern. The cream is the accent around the black in the middle. Little black triangle. This is the pattern. The size is 73.5 by 81.5, and there are 8 by 8 finished blocks. So I got that quilt kit. What else do we have? That's all I got from Hancock Paducah. But every month I get a Kimberbell Basics and Beautiful Basics color bundle. This month I got a blue. They are called Royal Blues. This subscription, which I think is closed now, is it comes with the same patterns. You may get one different pattern the next month, but it comes with the same patterns every month, but it comes in different colors every month. And it also comes with a gift. This month, my gifts were this Tangled pattern by Cluck Cluck Sew. Super cute. It makes a crib size, throw size, twin, queen, and king size. The one I'd probably make would be the twin, which is 70 by 90. The queen is 100 by 100. The throw is 60 by 70. And the king is 110 by 100. But this pattern came with it. And the other gift I got are these Clover flower head pins. And it says flat head is convenient for machine stitching and ironing. And so there are these little pins here. And there's 20 of them. I enjoy getting this every month, but I get more excited about the extras and the gifts than I do about the fabric. Although you can't go wrong having blues, greens, yellows. I mean, this many, and it is 10.5 by width of fabric. So getting this much fabric And this is like 30, either 35 or $39.99. And then plus the shipping. And then you get 12 different fabrics. Let's hold you up here and show. Let's see. Can I? No, I'm being knocked over. Let's see. We get a plaid. This gingham. This is flowers. They're little flowers. I think that's polka dots. This they called tufted or tuft. Honeycomb. This is floral and swirls. There's one of these in every one of them. This is navy dots. Navy swirl. Navy chevron. I think that's the chevron. Or is the other one a chevron? Which one is this? Let me look. Navy. It's navy scroll, not navy swirl. Navy chevron and navy. This is the navy chevron. This is the navy herringbone. So you get 12 of these every month, along with gifts. So I've gotten, I think, 3 patterns. I've gotten some scissors. I got a Creative Grids ruler. I got a bag. And I want to say there was something else. But every month there's a color, and you can go on the website. This one, like I said, I think it's closed. I don't think you can get this one anymore because it was only a 12-month club, so it ends in December. So I think they ended subscriptions last month in June, halfway through. But they have one for Shadow Play, they have one for Grunge, and they have one for Lori Holt. And I do believe you get little gifts with those two when you get them every month. And lastly, but not least, is I told you guys that I was doing this design wall on my wall. And so I was trying to figure out, I have one of those design hanging, like felt back grid, what do you call these things? Like curtains, as far as I can tell. And so I have one of those, which is what I have up on the wall now. And I just took some thumbtacks and put the little circle holes at the top to hang over the little push pins, right? But I wanted to take those out the wall and actually put up something that would be a permanent solution to a design wall, but still be removable in case I wanted to remove it. So which I bought these. So I'm gonna turn it around. As you can see, they are already created. There's 6 of them. They're 16 by 12, and they come in a pack of 6. They were $21. I bought this on Amazon Prime Day, so I can't make no promises about how much it costs right now. And they are the boards that you use to soundproof a room. And they have felt already on them. And they were created to make, quote, design walls. For $20-something, I got 6 of them. Now, they work perfectly. When I tell you perfectly, I mean, here we go. Right? 6 of them, 16 by 12. $20. Now all you got to do with this is make your own binding, glue it around here, and you have 6 design boards ready to go for $20. When a 16-inch design board will cost you $30-something just to buy, almost $30 to buy, if not more than $30 to buy. And by the time you bought enough of those boards, foam core boards, and this is some kind of foam within itself. So this is still like a foam core. But by the time you bought enough of those foam core boards to cut 16-inch blocks and have several of them if that's what you want, and buy you felt or batting or whatever it is that you want to put on it, and taking the time to hot glue them all and get them all made and make them all pretty with some binding, you being spent $20 some dollars, if not more. And then you wouldn't even get 16-inch, right? This is 6. I bought 4 packages of 6. And I'm going to build me what is probably going to end up, I think I need more than that, but it's probably going to end up being anywhere from 72 by 90 on my wall, which is a good size for whatever it is that I make, because I generally don't make full queen bed size quilts. I think I have two right now in the making for that, but those are the only ones that I have. I generally do not make full bed size, queen size quilts. So this size is great for me. And like I said, I don't think they cost more than $20-something, but you still get 6. They're already made. They're already ready for you. Look at that, 6. I made all, and this is the small one. They do have a package that's bigger than this, but I wouldn't get them. It's like 30 by something. Now, I probably should have done that for my wall, but the 30 by 24, I think, and you only get 4 of them, and it was $75. I ain't paid for 80 for this. To get 2 of those, it was $150. I was like, no, we're not doing that. So, that being said, I got these, and when I get them up on the wall, I will bring you guys back and show you what it looks like. But I got to get the husband in gear and together so that we can, get in here and measure everything out and make sure we have everything to put it on the wall. Oh, and speaking of, I don't know if any of you have ever used this. Let me take it out. No, I don't want to take it out because I don't know how sticky it is around it. But see that tape? It is gel tape. It is like the stuff that they give you when you buy one of those sewing mats, like the Lori Holt is it called a Sewing Daisy or whatever, the little thing you put on your sewing machine to sew by and be your guide, your sewing guide. I bought one from Quilting a Day. Theirs is called Sew Straight. Theirs is called Sew Straight. And so I bought one from them, and they gave me little square pieces of this stuff to hold it. And it's the kind of gel that comes off of whatever you put it on. And if it gets icky and dirty, you can take water and kind of rinse it off, let it dry, and it sticks all over again. So I'm going to try this on my wall. Let me know if any of you have already tried something like this before on a painted wall, and if it came off, if it didn't come off, and if you could tell me that sometime soon before I go to sticking it on the wall myself. I'd appreciate it. But I'm really interested as to how this works. This is the Duct Tape brand, and I'm very, very interested to see if anybody's used it. That's all I have for you guys today. I am so glad that you took the time to stay with me to the end. I love having you guys. If you can like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like this video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. See you. Bye.